So, you want to talk about Vegas or what happened?
Yeah, I like.
Tell them the story.
I like how you think that I set you up for destruction because, okay, so Bobby calls me in the middle of the day. I remember this very specifically because I just got done shooting like a music video in Venice, and he calls me and he's like, "Hey man, what are you doing tomorrow?" I was like, I don't know. I got like a show around here locally in LA, but that's about it. What's up? He goes, "You want to go to Vegas?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "You want to go to Vegas with Papa?"
Yeah.
That's the way he acts.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And I was like for a show?
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, Daddy's got a private corporate gig, and I need you to open for me." You know? I was like, "Okay, great." And he goes, "All right, meet me tomorrow at my place. Pick me up, and then we're gonna go rent a car, and then we'll drive to Vegas." I was like, "Okay, cool." So we go to the rental place. He fills out all the paperwork, and we're looking at all the cars, and then he like tosses me keys like an 80s movie.
Yeah.
I catch him, and he's like, "That's us over there."
Yeah.
And
Did I make you drive?
Yeah, you made me drive the whole way.
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah, you're on your iPad the whole time. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it was a brand new Dodge Challenger, and it was like really a much faster car than we needed, like by any means.
Yeah.
And we go to Vegas, and we have a good time. Like Bobby's,
Take it to dinner.
dude. I mean,
I
before
remember
steak
that,
dinner.
I remember the picture of that steak you
the
sent.
steak was ridiculous because they were a fan of Bobby, and they're like, "I'm gonna get you prime cut," and we couldn't even finish the meat.
Yeah, yeah.
And I, being his poor opener, I'm like, "Can I take some of this to go?" Bobby will not let you take food to go. The amount of
Why?
meals-
Why though?
You're like, "I paid for it. That's mine. That's mine."
Because I tell that story sometimes, and people don't believe me. Yeah.
The amount of meals that I wanted to take with Bobby,
but
but then
drive her crazy.
but he just leave it. But then you go, "You really want that? You really want that, dude? You just take some money. Just go get a new meal. Okay, get a new meal."
I know. I'm such a gross person.
You
hearing
changed, though.
Hearing it though,
Yeah.
right? It makes me feel like, why do I behave that way? So, and this is good. This is a good thing. So then what happens?
So we have a great time, like just like on the way, we get some meals and stuff like that. And I remember at the check-in counter, we had a room like at this amazing suite
At the Wynn.
at the Wynn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like this amazing spread. I'd never seen a hotel like this in my life. I'm from Kansas. I'm in Vegas right now with Bobby. Like this is crazy. And we check in at the counter, and he's like, "Hey man, reservation for Bobby Lee." And he goes, "Oh, welcome, Mr. Lee." And he looked at the guy at the counter. He's like, "We're gonna go fuck each other in that room."
What?
And
As a joke, though.
As a joke. And Bobby does that like
yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
And I like go into it. I go along with it because I yes and everything. Like I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna suck his dick." And Bobby didn't like that I played along with it because Bobby likes to be the weirdest person in the room.
Yeah.
He gets mad when somebody out
goes-
weirds him.
Yeah.
He gets really upset.
I do.
And he's like, "Hey, chill." He's like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna fuck his butt." Like he had to.
You do
like,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we check into this room, and I tell Bobby, I'm like, "Oh, can we take like some promo photos?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And so he has his shirt off, and I start to take my shirt off, and he goes, "Whoa, what are you doing?" I was gonna join in with you, promo photo. He goes,
Yeah.
"Nah, man, that's me. You're the opener. Keep your shirt on." He's very much likes to put me in my place, like our entire friendship.
I feel bad.
It's okay.
But finish the story.
So we go to this gig later in the evening, and it's for an all-male crowd. Literally at the top of the show,
It's like a
before Bobby comes out.
it's a men's it's a
It's a
billionaire
club.
men's club.
Yeah.
And it's like, a bunch of businessmen and millionaires, right? And I don't know why. You would think that they would hire Bert Kreischer or somebody of that ilk, right? But for some reason, they wanted me. And so we go into this, and also in this room, right? It's not just a showroom. it's a gigantic like warehouse looking like a place, right? Like
It's
a
a
convention
huge ballroom.
Ballroom,
It's a
right?
huge ballroom.
And then it's like the other half of the ballroom is curtained off for an auction. So there's like sports cars in there and like memorabilia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people are, you know, in the place where we're performing. People are there, but also people are out bidding and walking around in this other area. So there's and we're supposed to perform
For just the front part of
yeah
this
in
room.
this environment.
While
It's almost as like performing in front of a cafeteria,
Yeah.
right? Because it was like, there was no show. Almost what it felt like. It felt like a nightmare.
It was one of the hardest gigs I've had.
I've
to do.
never seen anybody bomb as bad as Jeremiah. I mean, I've seen thousands of shows, right? But here's what I loved about it. It's like, you know, when you like I've seen openers bomb and cry.
Oof.
Or they start off strong, but they let the crowd, you know what I mean, wither them down into nothing, right? And when I see that happening, I feel sad, all right? But when I see what Jeremiah did, right, it makes me proud, like a proud parent. What this fucking guy got, he goes up there and people, there are guys standing up with red face, veins on their faces, right?
This is 100% true, by the way.
Yeah.
100% true.
Get off! You suck! Get off!
Get off the stage!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Screaming. You know,
No,
the
that's-
only.
Now I'm worried about neighbors.
Oh yeah. That's but literally, that's in the first 40 seconds,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
right? And I'm in the back, like through a curtain looking at him, right? And when I'm hearing get off, Jeremiah is on stage upside down with a stool or something, right? And a pole, and he's doing some sort of like physical
He's going ka 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 ka
some sort of bit, right? Committing. He doesn't
Committing.
care.
1000%.
He does not care, right? He does how much? 3 minutes?
No.
Longer?
You said, this is what you said right before I went on.
Yeah.
Because you had to do 40 minutes for this corporate
Oh
gig.
my God.
You do 40 minutes, and you go, all right. I need you to do 7 minutes, and if you want to make Daddy real happy, do more like 10. All right?
Yeah, okay.
And before I went out there, they'd just done a raffle.
Yeah.
And then the guy, the host, he gets handed a card, and he goes, "Oh, I guess the act brought an opener."
Oh my God.
This is my intro. I guess the act brought an opener.
Yeah.
Ah.
Please welcome Jeremiah. Doesn't even say my
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah. I
It's like,
remember
please
that,
welcome
yeah.
Jeremiah. I'm like,
Jeremiah.
and I walk out.
And-
Nobody claps. Nobody claps because they want to see Bobby. So what Bobby knew was going to happen is that I was going to be the sacrificial lamb
Yeah.
for that gig.
I ate it too.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Not as hard as you.
Bobby, you're
I
doing
did
that
okay.
thing. You're doing that thing you did.
No.
He's doing
No.
He
No.
is doing that
I
thing.
did okay.
He
Because I
did.
remember him saying he crushed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
he did great.
He's
I
doing
did
that
okay,
thing.
but not
But he
great.
told me, but to preface this, on the way to Vegas, the entire time, Bobby is telling me, "You're gonna bomb tonight.
Oh, I love that one.
You're gonna bomb."
Have I done that to
bro."
you?
Before my first time doing stand you actually did it on this podcast for 3 weeks and promoted it.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, and I was like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." You're like, "You'll see. You'll see." And then it happened. The only laugh I heard the entire time was Bobby dying laughs backstage, just cackling, because it was so. He thought it was so funny to see what was happening, just the absolute nothing that I was getting from the crowd.
I know, but I wasn't laughing at because you're failing. I was laughing at the fact that you're seeing two different things at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
You're seeing hatred, like literally, like, you know, imagine like AOC going to a Trump rally.
Yeah,
That's what it felt like.
yeah.
Like just the wrong person at the wrong time, right? And then AOC committing, right, to a speech, right, and finishing it.
Like doubling.
Like
down on
I have a 10-minute speech. I'm in a Trump rally, and I'm gonna finish it.
Now imagine AOC saying goodnight, and then Trump walking out, kicking her in the pussy and saying, "Yeah." That was Bobby that night. He murdered after that.
You were
he
Trump.
Murdered.
You were
he was
Trump
Trump
that
that night. He destroyed. And literally after the show, like, they're cutting him the check and stuff, and they're like, "Wow, that was amazing." Everybody's coming up to him, shaking his hand, wanting pictures, and I'm just standing there like looking for anything the entire time, just looking for any reassurance. And the booker kept looking at me and going, "Yeah, kid, good luck."
Yeah.
But then Bobby, he knew what had happened. He took me out to like the nicest steak dinner afterwards and rewarded me. He's like, "Dude, you did exactly why I brought you here. You did exactly what I wanted you to do."
Because I'm going to tell you something, all right? If he hadn't gone up before me and done that, I would have struggled for 15 minutes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I knew, so I needed a kid, right, that was going to commit to it, right, was going to know he was going to fail, right, and set me up. And I'm going to say this right now. It sounds cruel, but I had been that guy,
Of course.
right? Jay Moore did it to me at USC,
Oof.
right? We had a daytime show, right? It was show supposed to start at 5, right? And I was supposed to do 15 minutes, but I'm in my 15 minutes, and I was like about to wrap up, but the sun was still up, and Jay Moore goes, "You're not getting off stage until the sun is, you know what I mean, gone,
Till it sets.
until it's black."
Oh, jeez.
Right? And I remember being up there for an hour and a half.
What?
Yeah. Eating it. Just running around. I did everything I could. Every trick that I had in the running around, everyone clap, sing a song, right? I mean, I was doing everything, right? And I bombed so bad, and I got off stage so angry. And then Jay went up, you know what I mean? Everyone cheered. He killed it. And I just remember just being in a ball of anger in the back. But then in retrospect, I thought, that's just the best, comedy experience that you can have, because it's like you're learning to perform, right? Like when you're on the Tonight Show and you're bombing, right? If you've conditioned yourself to pretend that you're doing well in a hostile environment, right? People on the camera watching it are going to go, "Oh, he's doing fine," right? It's if you let the audience affect you, right? Then you're dead, and that's why I think the Comedy Store is so important, because it's such a tough room, right?
Yeah.
That we're able to learn how to. That's why when you play the Comedy Store and then you go to a place like the Ice House,
It's easy.
it's like you're killing it, right? But I think that putting young comics in those kind of environments is a good thing.
In the beginning of all this, you said that in Vegas, he fucked you. So it was the other way around.
I did fuck him.
You fucked him.
I fucked you.
Yeah, dude.
I fucked you, and I apologize.
Hey, it's okay, man.
But look at you now.
I know. I'm here with you. I'm here with you.
No,
full
no,
circle, dude.
but no, it's not that, bro. I've been.
We freaking made it, dude.
I'm gonna say something, okay? When I watch you on Tony Hinchcliffe's show,
Oh, so
right?
good.
Yeah.
What's a Kill Tony?
Yeah.
Right. And I watch you improvise into different characters and do your thing. I literally always think to myself, "Wow, that guy is so funny." I really do.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a really quick break to share one of our favorite sponsors with you.
Hymns, hymns, hymns. If you need it, you're gonna need it. Hymns, hymns, hymns. If you're a man, you're gonna want